Do a floor drain video here again. Start with this one. Got this at an auction a couple years ago. Before, of course, I did my videos. There's one coming, by the way. I have it ready, and I just haven't uploaded it. There we go. But anyway, as you can see, it hinges like that. And it's got this kind of bell-shaped thing. And it fits over here. So it fits over like that. It's designed to catch like dirt and debris to prevent it from clogging the pipes, or help prevent it. So you'd find these like outside or in like a fairground building. Place I saw one of these was in the entryway of a grocery store in Fort Dodge, Iowa. I think it was their Fairway. Then we have this one. It's a floor sink. You might have seen these in like restaurant kitchens and getting grocery stores under the freezer section. The cool thing about these is, of course, you can get them with openings. Like you have 1/4 open, 1/2, or even 3/4 will open. So you can like have hoses that fit down there. And then there's this Sioux Chief one I got, brand new. So we'll start in this drawer here. Here's this Genova one, upside down. They've been around for a long time. And PVC ones, like my sister's stuff, they had this in their basement. Both the house that they had built in Janesville and then the duplex they were staying up while the house was being built. Then the Farm and Fleet had these too in their entryway. Except they were beige back then. And I'm a cream colored one. As you can see, these are white. I got this at Runnings here in Austin. It's kind of like a Farm and Fleet or Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm? Fleet Farm. Like it has farm stuff and pet stuff and hunting and sporting goods, clothes. It's a cool place. You've seen that one. That's the one I found at the Salvy. My one thrifting video. Here's this one, the only square metal one I have. The Zern. Square holes. First time I saw one like that was Epcot Center in the early 80s. And then this one. I got this one on eBay. Get these several places, like auctions. Like some of them I buy new, of course. Some of them I get like plumbing places. Anyway, we had one like this in our house in Janesville. Just like this. Even though I thought ours had 3 legs, but maybe it had 4. It was installed right in front of our washer and dryer. It actually helped mitigate a flood once. Because one Sunday, the base of the water heater rusted out and just water spilled all over. Thankfully, Steph was there. It was Sunday morning, so we were at church, but Steph had stayed home. So we got home, and she was standing at the bottom of the stairs, the basement stairs, and she looked up at us and said, "Want to go for a swim?" or something to that effect. We looked down there, and there's water all over. It was not really high, but enough that you could see it over the carpet. And this, like I said, this thankfully was there to help mitigate it, even though it was actually installed quite far from the water heater. So let's see, the water heater was at that wall. My Elvis velvet painting there. But it probably was all the way, maybe over to this door here, or even where the drums are. Battery. But still, it helped. We didn't have to take up any carpet or anything. Did have an upright piano that the front had to be sacrificed. And so here's kind of the base to a Sioux Chief drain. The covers are right in here. We'll get to you. Here's this one. We saw that. It's part of that Jones drain. Its space is there, and then the cover's like up there. Here's these rings that go to these. Here's a plastic shower drain, square holes. Another one. And of course, you've seen this one. The auction video, and then I mentioned it in the thrifting video when I found this drain, and of course when I found the commercial version of that too. Here's a Wade drain, 4 sections. The mall's got one like this in their entryway by the theater. It's actually the only part of the mall that's left. That's the hallway I didn't go down when I was giving the tour. Here's another one with 6 sections this time. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but that Zern one there is the only square. Yeah, I mentioned that. The only square metal one I have. I'd like to find the square version of the Wade drains. They look really cool. And square version of a Josam cover. Here's one of theirs. It's got square holes that are staggered, kind of like a brick wall. Here's a Smith drain with square holes. I like to call these potato mashers, the ones with square holes like this, because they look like potato mashers, or certain varieties of them at least. Like the one my mom has. That's why I've called them that. Here's one of these Sioux Chief drain covers that goes to those. I think first time I saw one of these was like, I think our Chinese buffet that opened. First time I remember seeing them, at least. Here's another Zern. Kind of sanded it down there and get rid of all the gunk and tarnish. Hello. Here's a Blake drain. Now they've been known, not by the general public, but at least to me, they've been known for having covers that are really unique. I've seen these. See, there's one in Goodwill, Fort Dodge, their restroom, and then there's one in the Sally in Rochester in their entryway. Another one of these Wade ones, 4 sections. Here's another Zern potato masher. Probably one of the most common types I've seen, or I see, in commercial establishments. And this curved type is the second most common. This is the more modern Sioux Chief design, their current design. First time I saw one of those was, I think it was when Jo-Ann Fabrics opened up. You know, they had their own restroom installed and everything, so they put this one in. And at first I didn't know what the brand was. And one day I finally figured out SC. But first I thought that was like an S. So SXC or something. And I finally figured out, I'll bet it's Sioux Chief. And it was. I actually got these. This one and the other one over here. Well, in here. You can actually get those at Menards. And then Lowe's has the Odie brand ones that are potato masher variant. Get one of those sometime. And then there's just this thing that fits on the top of that. There you go. That's my floor drain cover collection as of right now. Always looking for other ones too, so. Whoop, knock that one over. Well, there you go.